Anthony Kennedy was not the only presidential appointee to step down recently. Last week saw the departure of scandal-plagued EPA Director Scott Pruitt.
Scott Pruitt is out as head of the Environmental Protection Agency. President Trump tweeted just a few minutes ago that he had accepted Pruitt's resignation as EPA administrator.
That's right, Pruitt packed up his private wank chamber and left the key for his Airbnb under the mat and skipped town with the tail of the last remaining northern white rhino tucked between his legs. The good news is that aside from all the allegations of corruption, Scott Pruitt never actually overturned any major Obama-era regulations. But now Scott Pruitt will be succeeded by Andrew Wheeler, a former coal and chemical lobbyist who was the vice president of a group called the Washington Coal Club, which is kind of like the Secretary of Health being a member of the Beltway Gonorrhea Society. And worse, Wheeler might actually get shit done.
There are a lot of insiders who think he could actually be even more effective than Pruitt was because he is so low-key, but he has the same agenda.
The same agenda in a new form. Leave it to these f***ing dickheads to figure out a way to make recycling bad for the environment. But on his way out the door, Scott Pruitt left one last floater for America.
Scott Pruitt is expected on Friday to send President Trump a detailed legal proposal to dramatically scale back an Obama-era regulation on water pollution.
Sure, Scotty, roll back regulations on water pollution. It's not like there's an island of garbage twice the size of Texas floating off the west coast. Oh, wait, there is. It's like Texas, but bigger and with less trash.
What's known as the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, floating between California and Hawaii, contains 1.8 trillion pieces of plastic weighing 80,000 tons.
The Great Pacific Garbage Patch. We really need to stop throwing around the word great so much. I lived in Great Britain for a long time. It was fine. It should really be called Pretty Good Britain. Plastic can have a devastating effects on marine life, like this poor little guy who got a straw stuck up his nose.
No, ese no podemos ver ahora. Oh, man.
The full video is actually 2.5 minutes long, but I can't watch it all the way through because I too quickly. But millions of people don't, and they can watch it, and it actually inspired real change.
Major announcement from Starbucks today. The coffee chain announcing it will eliminate plastic straws from all of its stores by 2020 in a big effort to reduce pollution.
The straw ban won't affect me, though. I always drink my coffee through a rolled-up $100 bill. However, there is one bright side to the destruction of our ecosystem.
Mussels off the coast of Seattle are testing positive for opioids. Scientists say when humans ingest opioids, they excrete traces of the drug into the toilet. Those chemicals then end up in wastewater that trickles back into the ocean.
That's right. We're getting mussels high on our own supply. Not enough to kill them, just enough to bring them out of their shell. If we don't win an Emmy, there's no fucking justice. And fish are ingesting more substances than just opioids.
One in particular is posing a significant threat to already critically endangered European eels. Even small concentrations of cocaine can impact the creature's ability to migrate and reproduce, which puts the species' survival at risk.
So, coked up eels aren't having sex. But I bet they're super confident and annoying. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, hey, how you doing, my eel? Yeah, no. Hey, I gotta ask you a question. Are you finding it difficult to get an erection with your dick? Actually, second question, do we have dicks? I don't even know.